Imagine a world where travel was slow, difficult, and, for a woman, almost unheard of without a male escort. Now, imagine a journalist, fed up with the status quo, deciding to take on the greatest fictional travel challenge of the age, Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days. Her name was Elizabeth Cochrane Seaman, but the world knew her as Nellie Bly. And on a chilly morning in 1889, she wasn't just chasing a story, she was chasing history. Bly was already famous for her stunt journalism, most notably her undercover exposé of an asylum on Blackwell's Island. But this new idea was revolutionary. A real-life race against the clock. Her editor at the New York World finally approved the journey, but only on the condition of absolute speed. At 9:40 a.m. on November 14, 1889, Nellie Bly boarded the steamer Augusta Victoria. Her baggage? Unbelievably light. One small handbag containing a few essential undergarments, toiletries, and, crucially, the dress she wore. Her goal? To complete the journey in less than the fictional 80 days. The journey was relentless. London, the Suez Canal, Colombo, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. She traveled by train, by steamer, and even by rickshaw. Delays were constant, from slow-moving ships to bureaucratic red tape in foreign ports. Perhaps the most iconic stop was Amiens, France, where she met the literary master himself, Jules Verne. Verne, who was skeptical of her success at first, wished her well, saying, "If you do it in 79 days, I shall applaud with both hands." What made this trip even more dramatic was the silent competition. Unbeknownst to Bly for most of the journey, Cosmopolitan magazine had sent their own reporter, Elizabeth Byland, to race her, traveling in the opposite direction. It was a newspaper war, played out across the globe. On January 25, 1890, Bly arrived back in New York. The city had gone wild. She was greeted by immense cheering crowds and a special train provided by the New York World to rush her across the country for the final leg. The final, official time: 72 days, 6 hours, 11 minutes. Nellie Bly had shattered the fictional record, beating her competitor Byland by 4 days and cementing her place as a global icon. Nellie Bly's journey was more than a thrilling travelogue. It was a statement. A young woman, traveling alone with a single bag, proof that women were capable of independence, daring, and achieving the impossible. She didn't just report the news, she became it.